Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beadifulnights channel. For this video, I'm going to open up another monthly subscription from the Dollar Bead box and bag. In case you're interested in both of these, I will link them down there below in the description bar. Alright, let's go ahead, open this up. Okay, here's the baggie. Oh, look at that. I wonder what that one's called. It's hard to see in the bag. Okay, so let's go ahead, pour this out. Oh, this is pretty. Kind of makes me think of Egyptian colors. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like there is a 3mm and 4mm in this color. And the first one, 3mm strands, is Navy Nebulous Luster. That's going to be this. Yeah, and then matte copper, matte black, matte vintage blue zircon, or matte vintage rose. So I think it's this one. But I am a little confused because I've got a lot of nebulous check drugs, and they don't look like this. This looks different. This is navy blue, but it has like a gold marbled look on top. See that? Wait for my camera to focus. So I don't really see nebulous there. I have one like this in red that has this finish on it that I bought from the Dollar Bead box. Back in the day, I bought a whole bunch of check fire polish beads, but I don't see that as nebulous. Next thing is matte copper. That's going to be this. And there's two shades of this copper strand. There's this one here that looks like untarnished copper, like raw copper, fresh copper. Okay, and there's a darker one. The darker one's actually my favorite. It's really gorgeous. Those are pretty. And then matte black. Always a great color to have. And this, there's two options for the fourth strand. It says that I either get matte vintage blue zircon mix or matte vintage rose mix. I have matte vintage blue zircon. Why does it say mix? Both of them say mix. Maybe because it's actually two colors. So this bead here is crystal clear. If you turn it, you could see the light. You could see right here in the middle. It's clear. You could see it's a clear bead. And one side has gold on it, and then the other side has the blue zircon. And it's matted, so it's pretty unique. I don't know if I have this in my stash. It's very pretty. I might have something like that in shiny. Okay, next is 4mm strands. Opaque sky blue. That's going to be this. This strand is gorgeous. I do believe I have this in my stash. But mine could be a little darker. Because I was just going through my beads. Mine might be a little darker than this. This is absolutely gorgeous, and this is a rare color. I collect turquoise and blue beads. It's the bead that I have the most of, blues, turquoise, and I rarely ever see this color, and I just recently, the past few years, started getting this color. It's very gorgeous. And then jonquil, which is pale yellow. I like jonquil a lot. It's very nice. It actually looks really close to light topaz, so, you know, I am wondering if it is jonquil. Maybe. I'll have to compare it to my other beads. I do know that there are like different shades. Like, I have a ton of check fire polish beads, and when I go to put them into my stash, I'll see slight variations in color. It'll say it's the same name, but it'll be slightly different. Okay, so I still like that strand though. And then, what's next? Opaque Cobalt. This is pretty, and I don't think I have this at all in my stash. Very pretty. How close is it to this shade? Pretty close. So I like both of those. And then, where am I? Oh, down here again. Matte Vintage Blue Zircon Mix or Matte Vintage Rose Mix. So for both strands, you either got one or the other, and I lucked out and I got the same color in both sizes. That's awesome. I love that when it happens. Man, these are gorgeous. They kind of remind me of the druzy beads. The colors, they're very pretty. I think this might be my favorite one. Although I do really love this one, and I really love this one, and I don't have this one, so I think these are my favorite. And leaving these behind, they look good together, those colors there. Alright, so this was the bag. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What is this bead? I was on their site recently and I did not see this. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love that one. I got that in the smaller sizes recently. Can't have enough of those. Wow. That's a new teardrop. Those are amazing. Oh, here's another strand hiding on me. Black AB. I think I have a lot of those in my stash. It's either that one I have a bunch of, or the, what's it called? Faceted fire polish. Yeah, fire polish beads. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, look at those. We haven't got these yet. I can't believe that they keep finding these beads and colors we don't have. I thought that we went through all the metallics already. Okay. I'm just gonna lay these out real quick because I want to bring in. Can you see? Yes? Okay. I want to bring these in real quick. And look at how beautiful these go together. Beautiful colors. Okay, number 1, strands, 6mm check fire polish, sapphire copper lined. This, check fire polish, sapphire copper lined, 20 pieces. Oh wait a second. Okay, so these are actually the same. This one just has Marais on it. Alright, so sapphire copper lined. This is gorgeous. I didn't know this existed. It is really pretty. I like the silver, copper, gold lining more in these transparent beads instead of just in the clear beads. I like it more in what I'm trying to say, the colored beads. Yeah. It really shows off. It's so fancy looking. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna bring these down. I gotta pay attention to what my camera looks like. Alright. And then the next is this one. 6mm check fire polish, sapphire copper lined Marais, 20 pieces. This one's definitely my fave. It's really fancy. Super fancy. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay. And then 4mm check glass truck, blue aqua marble, 50 beads. This one's my fave because it's so unique, and I never really get to see stuff like this. I rarely get stuff like this. It's hard to find this kind of thing. So again, it's called blue aqua marble, the truck. Every bead is so unique. It's like a gemstone. We're not two are the same. Look at that. I love that strand. And then 6mm check glass pyramid. This. Jet hematite, 20 pieces. So they're calling this a pyramid, but there are other pyramid beads that are actually square. This is a triangle shaped, see? And I've actually seen this called half pinch bead, which makes total sense, because if you put two of these together, flat end to end, it looks like a pinch bead. And I thought these were really weird at first, but I was stringing with them in a project, and they actually look really awesome. So I think they're cool. Okay, and then 6mm check fire polish matte copper, 20 pieces. I didn't realize how many 6mm fire polish beads they have in this box. It's very pretty, and it does match this bead from the bag. It's the same color. Really nice. Okay, so everything looks so good together. All of these colors, very pretty. And then my paper is sliding around over here. Where was I? 3mm check glass jet AB. That's this one. 50 beads. This is pretty, and I think I bought a whole bunch of these, but I want to say mine are 4mm. I got them somewhere on a sale, and I just loaded up. So see, it's black and AB on one side. I would love to see this full coat AB. Wouldn't that be awesome? This color here all over the whole bead. That would be awesome. Okay, and this is super fancy. This is the last strand. This is 12 by 14mm check glass starburst, aqua with jet. So aqua blue, and it has jet wash in the details. It's really nice. It's very pretty. And I'm surprised we get a big strand like these, because these are pricey, they're fancy, so I would think that we would get maybe 4 in a bag, but they give us a whole strand. Okay, so that's all the strands, and it looks amazing with the dollar bead bag there, so I'm just going to put those together because I just love how they look. Okay, and then we're going to the bags. 12 by 14mm lapis oval, 2 pieces. So that's this bead here. These are pretty. I love shapes like this. And I could see the pyrite in it. I love that. I also love the white in it. I know it's more valuable if it's dark blue, but I actually really like the white marbling going through it. There's the pyrite. Those are cool. Okay, and then 10mm check glass square. Blue with travertine, 8 pieces. What are they talking about? Square? Blue with travertine. Oh! I didn't see this at all. These are nice. I used one kind of like this. It wasn't table cut. It was all turquoise and a lariat necklace. And it was a project I did with this box. This is a lot. There's 8 here. That's like a strand of those there. They're really nice. Oh, how well does this match? Very close. Yeah, that's really close. This is awesome. It's a nice amount. Okay. And then 5mm check glass cube jet, 15 pieces. That's this here. I love these check cube beads. They are so nice. They're awesome to weave with. I like them more than the Miyuki cubes. These are perfectly shaped, and I do find that the Miyuki cubes, sometimes the edges are angled, making it difficult to stitch with. And these are awesome. Now there was a project that I did with this cube. What size was this again? 5mm. I think I used a 4 or a 3mm cube. It was really small. I used it to make, I think it was an earrings and a pendant. I'll have to make sure I'm right on this. I'll have to check my picture. But if I'm right, I'll put a picture up. Aren't those awesome? I'm telling you, they are perfectly shaped. Smooth, clean holes. Perfectly square. Oh. Okay. And then 13 by 13mm check glass meteorite etched black with aqua. 2 pieces. Oh, this bead trips me up every time. Every time I see meteorite, I'm like, what in the world? Oh, so this is the bead that I got one time in this mix. I think it was the last mix. It was metallic and it was so pretty. I really love the shape of this. This color is really cool. It looks really old, aged. See it? It's a really neat shape. It's kind of like a bicone. Textures on it's cool. I really like that. Next is 12mm pewter toggle, antique copper plated, 1 set. I didn't see this at all. It's a little one. Do you ever feel like when you make a bracelet that the closure has to be in proportion with the bracelet? Like if I'm making a big chunky bracelet, I want a big clasp to go with it, because a small one would just not look right. It would look weird, right? And I also do like to put toggles and necklaces. If it's in the front, not behind the neck, in the front. I like to have it seen in the front. So like the really fancy ones, I would put it in the front. But there's the toggle. Okay, and then 14mm check glass striped triangle, crystal and blue, 4 pieces. Oh, that's this bead. I have seen this bead before. I don't remember what color. I might have it in my stash, but I don't remember what color it is. But it's really neat. Look at that. I'm trying to remember what this is called. I have something like this in a bead that is marquee shaped. I used that bead. I think I used it in a bracelet. But it's really neat how they can do that with the glass. That's not painted on there. It's in the glass. It's part of the glass. Okay, next thing is 12 by 25mm check glass pine cone, smoky topaz with silver wash. 2 pieces. Are they talking about the teardrop? 12 by 25mm. I would say that's an inch long. Check glass pine cone. The texture has a pine cone texture. Smoky topaz with silver wash. I do believe this is it. I don't think that looks like silver wash though. I would say it's a bronze wash. These are awesome. I have never seen these before. Wow. You know, usually beads this big, they call them pendants because they're so large. Look at that. Wow, it kind of looks like a texture of a pineapple. These are awesome. I love the color too. Oh yeah, I'm holding them to the light and it is really pretty. Those are nice. I like those a lot. And you know these are like $2 a bead, right? It's crazy. You can get them at the dollar bead box. You can go buy these, you know. You have to have a membership or have to be subscribed to for a certain amount of time when you're getting these boxes, but you can go and buy these. And on another site, I have seen these beads for $2 each, and they sell them in a pair like this. So this would be $4, these two beads. It's crazy. Because they're so large, I consider them to be a pendant. Awesome. Okay. Next thing is 7 by 16 millimeter check glass 2-hole crescent copper half vitriol, 6 pieces. These, I love this color. I want to see this done in leaves or petal beads. By the way, I have had these before. This exact color, I think I have, or maybe it was silver. It could have been this on one side and silver on the other, but I want to say it was copper. I made a necklace with mine. Oh my gosh, look at that. So, I'll look for the picture and I'll put it up now. Anyways, do you see how I flipped all of these over? And the concave side is copper. Usually, one side will be this color, okay, and it could be this side, but I managed to receive all of mine where they're all exactly the same. Look at that. These are so darn gorgeous. And they are pretty. You know, the quickest thing to do with them is put them into a bracelet, but I would like to make them into a pendant. You know what? I wonder what it would be like to put a jump ring through that hole. It would have to be a very large jump ring, like a 10 millimeter, maybe 12, a thin gauge. It would hang, you know, look, a chainmail kind of thing would be very interesting. I like this a lot. Alrighty, we still have more. 5 millimeter pewter daisy spacer, antique copper, 25 pieces. That's a nice amount. I love these spacers. This one here is my favorite one because I feel that a lot can be done with this, more than the larger ones. And this one has 7 little dots, but I don't know if you've noticed, but these also come in 6. And I've seen larger ones, but this one's my fave. And this is the one that I love to use in the Creative Dreams bracelet, so I'm very excited to get this. And I need to go and buy these. I would like to get them in sterling silver if I can, but I don't know where to get them at. Anyway, I have to do a hunt for that. Try to find a good price. 14 millimeter check glass button bead, white and satin taupe. White with satin taupe. 2 pieces. I have used these before. I've used these several times. I want to say I've used this exact color in a bracelet, but I'm not sure because I have made so many things over the years. I'm starting to forget what I have made. So, they're extremely fancy. I like them most with a patina or a wash on them. because it really shows off the pattern. But they are very fancy. Okay. Next is 14mm Swarovski 5840 pearl, color varies, one piece. This. I think it's lilac. It kind of looks gray. I feel like I need something to compare it to. I need something purple to compare it to and something gray. But I want to say it's a lilac. It's very pretty. I love these nugget shapes. Especially in gemstones. They're really fun. Like knotted between them and stuff. Okay. And then it's the Czech Glass Metallic Mix Matte Copper, 20 grams, this baggie here. So I'm just gonna move everything over here to the side and open this up. This might be like the 6th bag we've received. Oh, there's another one. There's that meteorite bead again. I really love this shape. Okay, so we did receive this in a copper looking color. It was darker, and I think it's actually called Lava Red, but it has a copper look to it. So we have a meteorite bead. Everybody's gonna have a different mix. Usually you get one large bead, and mine's the meteorite, but there's also a big round one that I was getting a lot. And then we have these daggers, and I call these paddle daggers because they're wide, and they're the other daggers, which are more common, are narrow. So I love these for my flowers, and I have used these exact daggers. I think it was the dark copper, and I think it was a jungle flowers necklace or something like that I did. And we have ripple beads. These are cool. Okay, and here are my cubes. Wow, I got a nice mix this time. Yeah, because there's certain beads that I prefer over others, like these cubes. I love these cubes. And I also love the paddle beads. And I also like the ripples. I love the meteorite. Beads I'm not crazy about are these here. I've never used these before, but these are for weaving. I've seen people use them. I can't remember what it's called. It's a weird bead. I'm not crazy about these, but I haven't tried them, so really I should give them a try and try to make something with them. I got a nice amount here, so I think I could do something with this amount. But I've seen them use these for bezeling, so I think that's what I would do. Bezel a cabochon with them, right? And they stand up because of their shape. So I would have to put like a round bead in between them, but make like a circle and have a cab in the middle. Right, just playing around here. I do this, by the way. I will literally lay beads out like this, and you know, when I'm designing. So there's my little circle. Actually, you know what? I think I would want to do a Rivoli with these. Yeah, I would have to see what size works best. I have 9 here, though. I would like to try it with 8. I'm more into even numbers. But sometimes you have to use an odd number. Oh my gosh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I just like the beads out in a circle. Okay, so there's those. And then this is called an angel wing bead. These have been around forever, ever since I can remember. And there's this one here. It looks like a brick. I like this for stringing a lot. I've never tried them in weaving. And this bead here I'm not crazy about. It is a spike. Well, the spike is round. This one has a square end, right? See that? And this here, I've tried it for weaving. And It would be fine if you like weaved around it like they do with the spike beads and you made like earrings out of it. This would be the point at the bottom. I've seen a lot of people do that. But I tried using these in my flowers and they don't work. And then there's this one here. This is an actual spike. This comes in different sizes. I think I have this in 3 sizes in my stash. I've only seen this one here though. This one, I've only seen that in 1 size. How many do I have? There's a nice amount there. I do have chili beads. 2-hole bead, I like these a lot. Those are fun. And half pinch, they call them pyramid. That's a triangle bead. And then Bible beads, which is a 2-hole bead. I have so many of these in my, well, I say that. I have tiny amounts like this in my stash. Just really small amounts. Not enough to make anything except for maybe a ring. But I'm just mixing them all together. It's so weird. I've never seen these, I've never received these from anywhere where there was like enough to make like a bracelet. It's always teeny tiny amounts like this. So I'm just mixing all of what I get from these boxes and things that I buy secondhand, and I'm just mixing them all together. And it looks like I forgot that bead there. So I'm going to clean up and I will be back. Here is everything I'm getting in this month's dollar bead box and bag, and the colors are gorgeous together. I'm really loving the copper and the blue, and by the way, this copper bead here is the same exact shade as these check fire polish copper beads. And this too. It's just this one's shiny. So it all matches really well together. I like it a lot. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the box opening. And remember, and bag opening. Remember, I will leave a link for both the box and bag down there below in the description bar. Alright? So please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.